Hello and welcome to Figure Skating Miss. The time has finally come to tear on some figure skating dresses again. I am so excited. I have looked forward to this all throughout the season because I loved doing it last year and you guys seem to enjoy it too, so we got a win-win situation going on here. I have the same tier ranks as last year. On the bottom we have change, which is pretty self-explanatory. It means you have to change it now. Then we have okay, which are for dresses that are, perfectly acceptable. They aren't bad, but like there are nothing special with them, nothing exciting, just meh, bland. Then we have pretty, and here I think the dresses begins, which I really enjoy and appreciate. And then we have beautiful, and this is for dresses that I love, when they come on to the eyes, I'm like yes, because they just have that something extra. And then at the top, golden, and these are for dresses that are so good that the skaters honestly deserve extra points for wearing them because they are that good. A little disclaimer though before we start, where I put the dresses has absolutely nothing to do with how I feel about the skaters. So if I put them very low, doesn't mean I hate the skater, which some people last year thought. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is just meant to be a fun video about figure skating fashion. It's not that deep, and I don't hate any of these skaters because, well, first of all, I don't know them personally, and second of all I know about them is they are extraordinarily talented and hardworking. So with that said, let's begin with the video, and also please comment down below which dresses were your favorite this season. I would love to know that. But now we begin, and we're gonna go through them by country. So we'll begin with Japan, then USA, Korea, the rest of the world, and then we'll finally finish off with Russia, which I put at the end because they weren't in any international competition this season, but they did compete like domestically, so I'm gonna rank those dresses too at the very end of the video. But now let's finally begin with the Japanese girls. And first here we got Mai Mihara, and her short program dress, I'm gonna put it in beautiful. I think it's really lovely. I love this skirt. It looks like petals on a flower, so she looks like a little fairy flower, and like really cute. It suits her, these kind of dresses. Her free one, I'm gonna put it in pretty, it's kind of good. Then we have Kaori Sakamoto and her 5 billion dresses this season. Honestly, this girl went through dresses like this. She had 3 different ones for her short program. Now I think they are a bit in no order. So 3 different ones for her short program. She began the season with this one, which I really liked it. It's going into pretty, it's fun, it's party, it suits the music, like good dress. Then she like only wore it for 1 competition. Then she changed it to this one, which is going into change. Like, it looks like it's made of seaweed and garbage bags, and that's just objectively a truth. I'm not trying to be mean, but the material is hideous. I must give it though that it has a kind of nice flow when she spins and jumps, so I like the cut of the dress, but the material, what? And it just clashes horrendously with the music. Like, this is not fun pop dance music. Like, this would have been actually perfect if it was a dark witchy program about a seaweed monster, but it isn't. So change, Corey, change. Luckily she did change it right at the end of the season to World Championships, to this one. Now, I mean, this is a much better dress. It's going into the bottom of pretty. It's like a crop top thing going on, like it's a bit fun. Then we have her 2 free skating dresses. The first one is this red one. It's going into okay. Like, I love the color, and I love like the little black details too. I think it really suits the music of Elastic Heart because the heart is red. But I don't really like the cut at the top of it, like it looks a bit awkward and not that flattering, and that's why it's only an okay. Then for 2 competitions she changed it to this one, which is also going into change because first of all, why change the color? The color was perfect. And I don't like this cut either, and I mean, I guess the material is kind of cool, and just like with her seaweed dress for the short program, it could work for another program because it is kind of interesting with this, it's a bit, what's it called, iridescent? I don't know, but like this fish skin thing going on. My English isn't working right now, but like it could have been cool, but not for this, so luckily she changed back to the red one, which was at least better. But that was everything for Kaori Sakamoto and the 5 billion dresses. I feel a bit mean, like I ranked them all very low, but like this is what I mean, like this has nothing to do with Kaori herself. I adore her, she's one of my favorites, but like her dresses this season wasn't my cup of tea, like no. Then we can move on to Rinka Watanabe. Her short program dress, I'm gonna put it in like pretty. This is a solid dramatic dress to fits the music. Her free one, I'm gonna put it into beautiful. I really like this one. I don't know what it is I like, but it just, it's nice. And also, since the Japanese classical themed music, it just enhances the music, I think, and that's when you know it's a good dress, is when it makes the program even better, and I felt like that was the case with this dress. Then we have Rika Kira, who made a comeback this season, and she brought back her short program Fire Within, and luckily she also brought back her sort of dress bodysuit thing. I don't know, it's spectacular. And thank God for that, it's going into the first golden dress. Like this is, it's so good, like on point of the theme of Fire Within. It has black like ashes and red like fire, and it has this beautiful ombre effect to her at her waist, and I love the pants enhances I just, this is good, I can't speak. And I love the gloves too, this is just so good. I love how she has her hair, like, everything is so good about this. It makes me really excited, as you can tell. Then her free one, I really like it too, it's going into beautiful, like it's just objectively a really beautiful dress, and I like the cut at the top. Then we have Manakawa there, and her short program dress is also going into beautiful. Like, I really like this, it fits, it's on point for Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Like, it's cool, it's a unique cut, but it looks good on her. Her free there, I'm just gonna put it in okay, like it's nothing special really, but like it isn't ugly. Then we have Monechiba, who came in 3rd place at 4 continents, and I'm just gonna put both of her dresses in okay. I think like none of them were that special really. Then we can finish off the Japanese girls. I have so many Japanese girls here, but like they have so many good ones. Finish off them with Rion Sumiyoshi, who's the one who constantly is trying quad toes, and she brought it when it came to dresses too. This short one is so beautiful. I almost want to put it in golden, but I want to be a bit restrictive with that tier, but it's going into top of beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like this sort of snow petals, flowers at the side, and the blue color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm just repeating myself, but it is a beautiful dress. Her free one is also really pretty. She looks like a queen in it. It's also going at the top of beautiful. I am trying to tier rank the dresses within the tiers too. We'll see if I can continue keeping that up, but that's my goal. But like this dress is also has this ombre effect going on. I'm a sucker for ombre effects, which you're gonna see in this video. it's like queenly, this dress, and it's had a bit of yellow on the top, like, oh. I need to move on. Then we have the Americans, and we'll begin with a bang with Amber Glenn. This is going at the top of Golden. Like, nothing is ever gonna beat this. When she walked out on the ice in this, my jaw literally dropped. Like, she's literally smoking hot in it. She's wearing smoke and it suits her, and it's so unique. I've never seen anything like it in figure skating, and the smokes are done so well, and it like looks so good with her hair too, like everything. She looks fierce, and I'm a bit sad that the season is ending because she's probably not gonna wear it next season. I always want to see her in this because she looks so good in it. Then her free one, I like this one too. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in beautiful or pretty because I really like the bottom. It's a bit, I don't know how we say it, torn, I guess, torn in a good way at the bottom, and I like the ombre effect, but I'm not so sure about the top. Is a bit awkward, but it looks so beautiful when she spins, so it's just gonna stay at the top of pretty for now. Then we have Isabella Vito. Her short one is going into pretty. Like, this is a solid dress for just as Watanabe's dramatic, like, sort of tango inspired program. This works. Everyone, ooh, I almost want to put this into beautiful too, or pretty. This is really hard. I think I'm gonna go with pretty. Yeah, but like, it's really, it's good. I don't know, I'm taking it too seriously, I think. Like, I'm like, I need to put them exactly right, or else, I don't know what else, but like, it feels really important, but it isn't. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put it there. But I really like the size, and it's like sort of lightning, and the strass, you know, the glittery stones. Yeah, it's good, and it suits the music too, I think. Then we have Brady Snell. She began with this sort of magenta dark purple dress. I think I'm gonna put it in top of okay. Then, oh dear God, she wore this one, which is even worse than Cody's. It's going into change. Like, this dress makes me angry. It brings out a physical reaction in me. That's how bad it is. Like, if we begin from the bottom, I actually like the ombre effect. I think it's kind of cool with yellow to orange to black. But what is that weird triangle at the bottom? Like, it's so unflattering and awkward and just not you. Don't. And then it has like long black sleeves and a priest collar, which all of these elements by themselves isn't necessarily bad. They can work, but together they form this huge black chunk in the dress that just looks like a black hole that I'm stuck into, and it makes me so angry. Like, I need to move on. I'm just gonna rant about it for this whole video, otherwise, like, it's so bad. This should be a crime. Who chose this dress? Her free dress is much better. I actually want to put this in the bottom of beautiful. I love this. It is a bit on point, but it works. It's the fourth season, it's about climate change, and you know, all that is shown in the dress. I like it, and it has the ombre effect. Then we have Star Andrews, and her short program dress is honestly, it's one of the prettiest things I've ever seen in my life. No, it's not better than Amber's. No one is ever gonna beat Amber. But, like, the way it goes from this sort of beige to this blue to her skin color with little diamonds and stars, like, it blends perfectly with her skin, and the blue is the perfect hue for her skin tone too. Like, it's so delicately and exquisitely were created. Like, just as Amber, I'm so sad that she's not probably gonna wear it next season. Star has also worn this dress for 2 seasons, so it's very unlikely that she's gonna continue doing it. But I just want I want her to wear this for every program because she looks so good in it. Like, then for her free program, she wore this. It's going into okay. I don't like it. I get it because it's to Dancing with the Devil and it's devilish inspired, but it looks very cheap. But it's going into okay just because it's on brand with the music. Then we have come to the Koreans, and they usually brings it with the dresses. They could like go on a fashion walk. They always nails it. We begin with Ha In-e, our world champion, silver medalist and 4-continent winner. She had 2 different dresses for a show program. She began with this. Oh, this is so beautiful, this dress. This is almost as golden too, but like it's so good. The way the back is a bit, you know, at the side. It's just objectively really, really beautiful. I feel like the better the dress is, the less I can speak. I'm like just waving my hands. Then she had changed it to this one, which is also really beautiful. It's like water, and yeah, another beautiful dress. For her free program, she also had 2 different dresses. She began with this one with earthly tones, which is also going into beautiful, and I love this ombre effect with, it's a very, much more subtle one because it goes from this more beige brown to more dark brown, but it's so good. And then her last dress was this white one, which is actually I'm only gonna put into pretty. But I mean, it wasn't bad, it's in pretty, but like the other ones were better. Then we've got Yerin Kim, whose short program dress I'm gonna put in pretty here. It's sort of the sister to Hain's short program dress in turquoise, but in black, and not as beautiful because it hasn't got that nice side back, but still like pretty. I like it. I like her free dress too. It's also going into pretty around there. It has a nice pastel color and an ombre effect. Then Cheon Kim, she nailed it with her dresses. Both of her dresses are going into beautiful. They were just like spectacular. Especially this green one to the free, like I almost want to put it into golden, but it's going into the top of beautiful. I don't even know why. I can't really pinpoint why I like this so much, but first of all, the color looks amazing on her. I love that green, like forest green. And I don't even know if this is a dress or a bodysuit or what it is. It's just fabric, but it's draped in a really nice way, and it works. And I'm also I think I'm gonna move down Brady to pretty, I realize now. Right behind Amber. So, but that was actually everything for the Koreans. I don't know why I didn't include more Koreans. Like, why don't I have Young Yoo here? I don't know. I can't defend myself. And I also had intentions of putting Yoo Jae Kim here, who's a 13-year-old and not that famous, of course, because she's 13, but her dress really deserves recognition. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Like the blue color and the stars are like snowflakes, and it continues up to her neck. It's so beautiful, and if I would have had it here on the screen, I would have put it in golden, just so you know that, but shame on me for forgetting that, shame on me. But now we can move on to the rest of the world. We'll begin with Luna Hendricks and her neon colored short program dress. I really like this one. It is going somewhere, wearing beautiful, but somewhere in beautiful. I really like this. It's fun. I know it maybe objectively isn't the most, I don't know, classical, beautiful dress, but it's fun, it makes me happy, it has neon colors, really unusual in figure skating too, so props for her for that, and she wears them beautifully, they look beautiful on her, suits the music, it's a dress that makes me happy, and that's why I'm putting it into beautiful. Her free though, that's kind of boring, I'm putting it into okay. Then we have another one from Belgium, Nina Pinzaronna. Her short program dress, that's kind of nice. I'm gonna put it in pretty, I think. Then her free one I really like. Like, it says this beautiful green color, but I think I'm gonna put it right almost at the top of pretty. I really like this color. Then we have Anastasia Gubanova, our European champion. Her short program dress is just this light pink color, kind of boring. I'm putting it next to Manakawa, light pink color dress. Her free though, I actually thought this was kind of beautiful. It's going also one of the in top of pretty, I think. Like, at far off, it looks like skin color, but when you come close, it's really exquisitely done and executed. And I also like that it's, you know, she skated to Indian music, bad music choice for her, like I didn't think it suited her at all, but I like what she did with her dress because she was inspired by Indian saris, but she didn't like copy paste it, they like made it to their own interpretation of it, and I like that. Then we have Ekaterina Gurakova, my little darling. Her short one is going into pretty. I like this. This is kind of a sweet dress. Her free though, no, it's going to change. I'm sorry, Katya. It pains me to say this because I love you and I love yellow dresses. Like, yellow is my favorite colors, and they're like, as you can see, this is the first yellow dress. They barely have any yellow dresses in figure skating, and I love it when I see them. But the balloons! The balloons are too much. I'm sorry, like, I know where you're going, I know, because you're skating to up and they have balloons, but it's too on the nose, it's too childish, it looks like a dress for a 5-year-old. Could have just scrapped the balloons and gone with a pretty yellow dress and everything would have been amazing. Whew. Then we have Nina Petrogina. I really like her short program dress. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I dig it. Maybe here, like, once again, just as Luna, this isn't conventionally pretty at all, but it suits her. She skates to this alien vibe music and it fits really well with it. And then a free one, I think I'm maybe gonna put it at the bottom of pretty. Then we have Kimi Rebon, our surprise bronze medalist at Europeans. She had also like quite nice dresses. I'm gonna put them first one in pretty and her free one quite high up in pretty because I really like that eye on the stomach. I think it was quite cool. Then we have Nicole Schott, who came in 6th place at Worlds. No, 7th, I'm sorry. In 7th place at Worlds, really good regardless. But her dress sense, kind of boring. I'm putting them all in like, okay territory. I'm sorry, Nicole. And then, last but not least, for the international skaters, we have Madeleine Skeezers from Canada, and her short program dress was like, kind of cool, but I'm gonna put it like in the bottom of pretty. Like, it worked. She looked like a swan creature, so it gave a vibe. Her free one, I really like this. This is such a cute dress. Oh my god, where I'm gonna put it? Like, it's so many beautiful dresses here. I think I'm gonna put it here and then Rika Kihira down a bit. But like, Madeleine, this is such a cute dress. It's just objectively cute. I don't know what more I can say. Unfortunately, she failed like miserably every single time she skated in this dress to a free program, which was such a shame because the dress, as I mentioned a couple of times now, is really pretty and cute. Then to Worlds, she changed back to her dress she wore the previous season and the program, and that is going into like somewhere in pretty. That was it for everyone who competed at international competitions. Now we can move on to the Russians, and first we have Alexandra Trusova, and I'm gonna first mention a dress which she actually didn't officially compete in, but she wore it at test skates, and I just had to mention it because I love it. It's going into pretty. this green color is what Sasha should wear all the time. This green and her hair, they are married. And I also kind of like that the material of the dress sort of looks like a beetle. It suits the witchy vibes she's going for with I Put a Spell on You. Like, I like this dress. Unfortunately, she only wore it to test days, and then she had like 2 okay dresses. I'm gonna put them, where am I gonna put them? Here, I think, so that was a shame. But more of that green, Sasha, more of that green. If you're watching this, more of that green. Then we have, I forgot Elizaveta's short program dress. I would have put it in okay somewhere. It sort of looked like she was going to a Zumba class or something like that. But her free one I really like. It's going into Pretty. I love the rose cut out. Like, that is what makes it for me. Otherwise, it's nothing special. But the rose cut out in the front, that leads to a rose in the back at the exact same place. Like, it's genius. I'm falling for it. I like it. What more can I say? Then we have Adelia Petrosian, who's, she had a really cute dress to her short program to Voila. I'm gonna put it in Pretty. Oh my god, we have so many dresses in Pretty. It's like an enormous one. Then her free one, I'm also gonna put in Pretty, like a lot of pretty dresses, but a bit lower, like, it was kind of good. Then we have a Sofia Muravyova, whose dresses were like okay this season. She had really good ones last season, but this season like wasn't it really. So both of them are going into okay. Then we have Sofia Samodelkina. Her short one, I kind of like when it spins. It looks really cool when it spins. I'm gonna put it in Pretty. It doesn't look so well when she just stands still, but when she spins, like, it's got something. Her free one, also like a standard light pink dress. It's going right next to the other standard light pink dresses. As you can see, I'm maybe not the biggest fan of light pink. Then we've got, the last but not least, we have the glorious and sweet Ksenia Sinitsina. Both of her dresses were really nice. Her first one is going into beautiful, and then I don't know which one she had it free or short, but this one, like show you on the screen, it's going into golden. It's very similar to the dress she wore last season that I also put in golden, but it doesn't matter. Ksenia should always wear these kind of princess dresses, like, always. She looks lovely in them. That was actually everyone I wanted to mention in this video. Please write down below your favorite dresses this season. Did you have the same as mine? Did you agree with me? Or did you like think completely different and thought that Kaori Sakamoto's seaweed dress was the best one? And before I end this video, let's just freshen up our memories and go through what we've got in the change and golden. At the bottom, we've got Katya's balloon dress, Kaori's fishnet dress, Kaori's seaweed garbage bag dress, and Brady Chanel's dress that looks like a black hole and makes me furious. Then at golden, we find Yuji Kim and her snowflake dress, Ksenia Ksinisina in her princess dress, Rika Kira in her fiery bodysuit, Star Andrews in this lovely, lovely masterpiece, and at the very top, Amber Glenn in her fierce, smoking hot bodysuit. Yeah, that was everything for today. As I said, write your favorites down below and stay tuned for me ranking the men's. It's coming soon, I think. And until you see me next time, take care of each other. Bye!